This is the X Sports Network.
All right, welcome on X Sports Network. This is Tommy Emerson and Will Pettis here at the new confines of Lewis County. We were just talking during the JV game of just, our home gym in Summertown is, we think it's very pretty. And there's a lot of history there, but man, uncomfortable, tight.
And no tournaments.
Right, and so when you see newer gyms, you think, well, you can really spread out here, so that's a lot more comfortable.
Air conditioning is fantastic here.
Yep.
By the way, like all the women here are complaining, which means it works great.
Yep. Yeah. Air conditioning. Which these are seasoned vets, moms. They keep a sweatshirt in the trunk, so.
Yeah.
And they're wearing them. You would rather have it too cool than be sweating.
Oh gosh, yes.
And nice concession stand when you come in.
Yeah.
Nice
restrooms.
Yep. Bathrooms are always a must, and just a nice gym.
It reminds me a little bit of Loretta's. Loretta's, I think, has a little more size, but this seems to be the court looks very similar.
Yeah.
Almost exact.
So Summertown's going to serve first here. It's Maddie Gillum. And this has been a highly anticipated game this week.
Yeah, you can tell Lewis County's very pumped up for this one.
Yep, Gillum gets this one over. This is Connor. So Stutz blocked by Brown. Connor. Garland digs this one out. Mason hits this one across. Connor's going to set the outside and get that block down, but dug out by Connor. Stutz is going to get this one over. Brown hits it down. So
she needs a big game out of her today.
Yeah, she's got to be big. And Lewis County is showing some of that scrappiness that their JV also
they sure did.
Showed. And
had a great JV game earlier.
Yes.
Well, I say great. There was a lot of mistakes by both teams in it, but
yeah.
It was a close one, we'll say that.
Yeah, since there's no JV state tournament, so I'll tell you that. So there's Connor getting up and tipping that one down. And she'll go back to serve. Garland to Bonner. Brown's just going to push this one and out of bounds. So it's a good idea, but if you're Coach Kelly, you're going to tell Brown, like, hey, maybe hit that one.
Yeah, we've seen her do that very well. Let's try it in the game here.
Yeah, let's make them block us a few times. Kelly, Garland, dug out.
Nice dig.
Yeah, that's Keltner. Brown hits that one. That's why if you're Coach Kelly, you say, hey, swing away on that one. So
Millie will enter.
Emerson in for Brown, and that'll take Kelly back to serve. I've got Lewis County's roster in front of me on my phone, and so every time it goes away, I have to struggle for the name. So I'm gonna try to do it.
That's all right.
Best I can. Emerson hits it off the block and brought back. This is Mason dug out by Keltner. This is over to Stutz, and she hits it into the net. And that'll put Summertown up 3-2. Kelly back to serve. Dug out, shanked, but Keltner gets there. Gillum to Bonner. Over to Garland. Kicks this one down, but right to Keltner. And that one's just floated over the net. That is Couch. So Couch didn't hit it hard, but hit it.
Garland hit it really hard.
Yeah.
Just went to somebody.
I think Summertown's figuring out that if you hit it at Keltner, the ball's going to come back to you.
Yeah.
And Stutz there hits this one a little wide. That'll bring Ricks in for Mason. And Summertown's got a 4-3 lead here. Ricks gets this one over. Keltner to Connor. Just pushed. And all kinds of trouble, but Summertown, Kelly just hits that one over. Connor to Norris, and blocked down by Bonner and Emerson. So
nice block.
Yeah, they need that, especially if they're working the ball backwards from the net like they did last night. They're going to need to create some points somehow. So Ricks back again. It's Keltner to Connor to Norris, and she gets enough of Izzy Garland's arm to deflect that one.
Say there's vast improvement in the girls' sports here in Lewis County. Last year, remember, the district tournament usually comes down to Loretta and Summertown, in the finals in softball. And last year it was Summertown and Lewis County in the district finals.
Oh yeah. Well, as a parent of a player on the last 8 years in volleyball, I say I'm for it. I'm all for these teams in the district improving. So
they give.
Oh, they're going to call a touch here on Lewis County. So
I don't know if we saw it. A touch at the net.
I think they're saying Connor reached over is what the up ref is saying, and no one else saw it except the up ref. So
interesting.
Yeah. So Keltner to Connor. Over Kelly. Bonner to Emerson, but
she's in the net. Setter's in the net.
She was running.
The pass led her into the net.
Yeah. So ball.
As you see here.
Just falls right in the net. So Garland. Emerson hits this one. Dugout. Connor to Norris. Garland to Bonner, over to Cornelius in the game, and she hits that one down. So she's warmed up from the her JV action.
Yeah.
And hits that one down. That'll bring Emerson back to serve and Brown back in on the front row. So Emerson hits this one to Keltner. Connor over to Norris, and that's blocked, but deflected.
So neither team able to pull away just yet.
Yep.
This is kind of been as advertised so far.
Yeah. It's fun to play. So Norris is back. Garland over to Bonner. He's going to set Brown, and that's going to hit that one down. And that's what she does well.
Absolutely.
So Bonner is going to be back to serve. Mason comes in for Summertown. Summertown going to look to get a bit of a lead and a cushion here. Kelly. Bonner sets it over to Cornelius. Hits it. Keltner, though, is there.
Of course.
Stutz is back. Gets this one, but doesn't go over the net. So if I'm Summertown, I'm going to see that blue jersey, and I might direct the ball in a different direction. But that's just me. Summertown taking a 3-point lead here. Bonner hits it over. Connor hits it to Marshall. It's Marshall with a good swing on that one, and all Kelly can do is get an arm on it. And Summertown's only down 2, and that'll bring Marshall back to serve. Dug out by Garland. Bonner with the 3 set, and that works. So didn't hit it hard, but just stayed ahead of the blocker, and Brown gets another kill. We don't have any of our statisticians, whatever you call them, stat keepers, and so we'll just say that by the end of the game, someone had a lot of kills and someone had a lot of assists.
Yeah.
Brown.
Look at that.
Kelly gets that one, but Brown wasn't quite ready, and so
just a swing and a miss, and Summertown just can't seem to pull away here. This is Connor back to serve. Kelly, Bonner, Garland gets a lot of net. Maybe a little Lewis County hand, but a whole lot of net. And Summertown's only up one.
Connor's a junior, so you got 3 seniors and a junior at least out there on the floor. Kelly, Garland again, who just swings it over. Keltner brings it back. And let's just hit wide.
It's just a gift, yeah.
Yep. Good play by Keltner to get it back in. And
so Lawrence County is at Coffee County today. They're having some streaming issues, I think, with lack of signal there. So not sure they're going to be online or not. Under the block.
Yeah, so that's, I don't know if you pronounce her name Wider or Quider. It's a Kwidder, but whoever it was just hit it really hard off the block and down. And Summertown's Emerson gets that one long.
Very close.
Yep, but in the host gym with the host line judge, you don't want to make it that you want to put it on this side of the line. So we're tied up at 11. And that ball catches a lot of the net, and Garland hits it up. Emerson gets it off the block. Connor gets it over to Norris. And good play there by Ainsley Bonner, or Zoe Bonner, to just go with the pass and drop it in. Lewis County's made it known that they are going to be in this game. So May Ricks in and back to serve. Gets this one over. Connor's going to set Norris. Gillum, Bonner. Connor over to Norris and catches a lot of the block. Emerson is going to get up, but Garland can't get it over the net. And we're back even at 12. It's going to bring Quider back to serve. Kelly just overhands this one. And
fortunate they didn't get a kill there.
Inadvertently free ball it, and Emerson takes advantage. So
yeah, we'll take it.
Just saw the hole over there and just sort of directed it past the diving Connor.
All right, Gillum's out. Cornelius in.
And Garland's going back to serve. Gets this one back. Keltner. Marshall.
That is out. I'm sorry.
That ball.
That is out.
So the down ref has it out. Down ref has it out.
Oh, check this out. Home cooking, I guess.
Well, and that's what I was saying, and that's any team. If you're in the opposing, you got to.
Okay, well, they're going to talk it over.
You're at the mercy of every line judge. So.
Yeah.
Now,
jump ball.
Now Summertown.
Jump balls up to.
Summertown can't have too many complaints because I've been the line judge for many years and I never missed one. So
yeah.
You know, but.
So we'll do this one over.
So Garland, and I think that was just the up ref and the down ref just deciding, because the down ref was pretty adamant that they saw it one way, but.
Good dig.
Just now Marshall, and so.
They get the point.
Get the point anyway. So when you're doing that, you say you always want to score when you have a complaint. Like justifies it. So Emerson Franks is going to come in for Garland here on defense, and Quider's back to serve. Emerson to Emerson, or Connor gets that one up. Kelly, back set to Emerson, but I'll say hit it anywhere but Keltner, but Keltner gets that one out, and that'll bring Emerson back to serve, and Kelly out, Brown back in. Summertown with a 1-point lead. Keltner. Quider's just going to have to get that one over. So sets it to Cornelius, and that was probably out.
I thought it was going to be out.
Ricks, Bonner, Emerson from the back row. Just does good to get that one in. Connor to Marshall. And Bonner and Brown can't keep it up off the floor. We're back even at 14. So Summertown does its best to keep a 1-point lead, but Lewis County is not going anywhere. Norris back to serve and serves it into the net. So a break here for Summertown, but see if they can piece something together to make it count. Bonner back to serve. Gets a lot of the net and dug out by Lewis County. Marshall gets it over. Back set to Mason.
I missed that, so.
So that may be something to watch going forward, but
yeah, I'll do a better job watching the lines going forward.
But as I said, like if you're a hitter in this gym, don't put it on the line. So
I think I may go set up a camera in between sets on the lines.
Brown with the block there.
Yeah. $16 to 15.
So Gillum's going to come in. Cornelius out. Summertown's clinging to a 1-point lead. Gillum, Keltner, Connor. It's over to Stutz. Bonner's going to set over to Garland. It's a lot of hands, and they can't get that one as it falls down. So Summertown up 2. And I don't know.
I don't think they've had
three. The 3-point lead is the biggest.
I don't know if they've had 3.
At one point it was 6 to 9.
Okay.
I remember, but that's probably the biggest lead. So, and Gillum's
don't see that much.
Not going to get them that lead again. So Summertown trailing, and not making it easier on themselves here. So Connor back to serve. Kelly. Bonner back sets Brown, hits it down and in. That'll bring Kelly back to serve and Emerson in on the front row for Brown. Kelly. Connor sets this one up in the middle, and that is hit through the block somehow. Yeah, 2 blockers are there, and ball went right between them. So Summertown still holding a 1-point lead, but barely. This is Stutz. Hits it right into the net. So Lewis County has Summertown on the ropes and a few times, and just couldn't get the serve in. Rick's in, and if you're Summertown, you got to say, hey, just get the serve in. Like both teams are kind of struggling, and that's something that you can't do when you come in. So
it's amazing how much we saw it in the JV game and seeing it here. Do we measure the lines?
And at any level, I mean, it happens. So Emerson, that's out. So Summertown continues to be its own worst enemy, and they're going to take a break. And we'll take it with them here on Exports.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee.
The Story family has worked together in the business now for 55 years.
And a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Storing Lee Furniture.
Want to take the next steps in taking care of your health? Tennessee Valley Allergy Services can make your goals a reality. Their team of doctors, nurses, and medical professionals are dedicated to providing allergy care and treatment, such as drops and shots, to fit your exact needs. Their expert services are for anyone ages 2 and older. Whether you struggle with environmental or food allergies, they've got you covered. Discover a better you at Tennessee Valley Allergy Services, located right next to the Zaxby's in Lawrenceburg. Book online or call.
All right, we're back out of the Summertown timeout, so they're talking things over and seeing if they can tighten up some things. Oops. Ball up, Kelly. Bonner gets it set. Emerson just has to roll this one and off the net. So Got lucky there, and didn't hit it hard, but it was effective enough. So Cornelius is going to come in. Franks is going to come in for Garland to serve. Gillum will go to the bench, and Garland. So Emerson Franks in to serve. Gets this one down. Connor is setting Marshall. Ricks can get it to Cornelius, who doesn't get much on it, but gets it down. Marshall. And that ball's off the block and down.
Tied up at 20.
Yep, just can't.
Gonna come down to the wire.
Neither team can surge too far ahead, so that's a good. I mean, that's the definition of a good match, is trading points here. So Franks, Bonner, Cornelius gets this one down. Connor is gonna set it too far behind Norris. Emerson gets the C set and hits it, but Connor's there. And not calling twos. And Emerson hits this one long. So Summertown gives Lewis County the lead. Summertown just continues to shoot itself in the foot.
You can't do that against teams like this.
Nope.
Maybe last year, not this year.
Yep, right. Franks puts this one too far into the net. And Summertown is...
That's the first time Summertown's been down two, I'm pretty sure.
Yep. They've been even. I don't know that it's been this far of a gap here, so see how this goes. Kelly, Bonner.
Not that time.
Connor's just going to get this one over Kelly to Bonner. Emerson sets this one, but gets it out. Connor brings it back. Franks, Bonner, Cornelius, and that's the one. Yeah, one ball Keltner doesn't get a good hand on, and that's.
Well, if Keltner hadn't touched it, but it was hit right at her.
Yeah, that was probably out, but it was also right at her face. So Emerson, this ball down. It's dove and saved. Marshall hits this one long, so we're even, 22. So Summertown needs to build on this momentum, but we'll see if they do. Emerson, Keltner, Connor sets this one up. Norris just has to free ball it over. Emerson pushes it to the back corner. Keltner saves it. Connor gets this one off the antenna, and so I wasn't sure how that was going to work out, that push. And Lewis County is going to take a timeout, and we'll take it with them here on X Sports.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done.
All right, we're back out of the Lewis County timeout. Summertown clinging to a 1-point lead. Millie Emerson back to serve, gets this one over. Connor's going to set Norris on the outside. And Emerson Franks just shanks the pass over. And Garland's going to come back in for Franks.
Tied up, 23-all.
Yep, with Norris back to serve. Kelly, Bonner gets it over to Brown and down off the Norris pass and out of bounds. So Brown continuing to be a force.
Absolutely, set point.
Yeah, that was big. If you're Summertown, you may want to set her if the game gets tight in this rotation. Bonner says this one over, good serve. Connor's got to run for it, hits it behind. Keltner can't get it, and Summertown's going to take the first set. And Keltner's going to take out the first chair. So
she sure did.
She hope everybody's all right down there, but she definitely unseated that assistant coach. So Summertown takes the first set barely, and we'll take a break here on X Sports. Be back for the second set.
Since opening our doors in 1904, Builtwell Bank has existed to be the local economic engine for the communities we serve. No matter if you're buying a car, saving for retirement, or finally buying that forever home, Builtwell Bank is here to help. From personal checking and savings accounts to a full suite of business and commercial banking with treasury management services, we'll make sure you'll have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and stands by you every step of the way. No matter where you are in Tennessee or Northwest Georgia, there's likely a Builtwell Bank location nearby. Come see us and let our dedicated financial team help you with all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you as an employee a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on.
All right, we're back here in Lewis County. Lady Eagles win the first set against the host Lewis County.
And it took all they had to do it.
It did. And, you know, Will, we talked about there was probably a few questionable calls, but I don't know of a game that doesn't have those. Like,
right.
I mean, for either side, you can come to Summertown and you can complain about line judges, and that's the thing with refs is line judges usually work a rotation. They're parents for the most part, and that ball moves really quick, so it's hard to make every call. I mean, I did it for years, and if you know that ball's hit faster and you can get your head around. So, but on saying
and these line judges are probably making the same amount you and I are doing this broadcast, aren't they?
I would say so. I'd say it's pretty close. That being said, though, if you're at either team, you have to play smoother to where those calls don't even come
don't
into play.
Matter, right?
And that's what your attitude should be.
You can, yeah.
Connor gets this one over. Yeah.
We started way many more out of bounds than there were questionable lines.
Right. Yeah. And so
that's a good play there.
And that's on at least the second ball that's gone between Summertown's block to and in. So somebody's missing a block somewhere. And like you said, missed serves. Can't call that on anybody. So Kelly to a Bonner. Mason gets this one over and down. So just quick hands there by Mason because the block was there and finds the hole. And Summertown's on the board and 1-1.
Summertown Middle School's at Hillsboro today, and it appears they've won their first set. Thought that was odd looking on the schedule.
Yeah. It's not a normal
It's not a tournament.
Destination,
They're just going to Hillsboro.
Yep, Emerson with the block there. Marshall sets it up. That ball's just rolled over the block. Emerson gets this one down, finds that line.
Good job.
And that's big because she had not been finding that line for a while, so glad to see her get that one in. Kelly back to serve, see if Summertown can get more than a 2-point lead in this game. Connor tight on the net, hits it. Emerson's there. Keltner has the bat covered. Kelly, Bonner, Emerson pushes it, but they're there. Connor shows up. Stutz, ball gets tipped at the net. Kelly, Garland's just got to free that one over. Stutz hits it and barely gets it over. Garland has to hit it hard. Dug out by Connor on the line. And that ball's just off-balance hit into the net by Lewis County. Much to the dismay of the Lewis County coach right here in front of us. So Kelly back with a 3-1 serve here. Keltner. Connor setting Norris on the outside. That ball's hit over. Bonner back set to Mason. Kind of fade away. Stutz this time is going to set, and they're going to hit it far out the other side. So Lewis County struggling a bit here in the early.
Summertown does not need to do any favors.
Right, Summertown's got to play clean, and until Lewis County figures it out. Keltner, it's over to Connor. Just
found a perfect spot.
You know, and that play kind of looked a lot like last night against Spring Hill. There was a lot of times where players were looking each other in the eye while the ball's in the air. And I saw two Summertown players.
Just like that.
Yeah, so look at the, yep. It's like, I thought you had it. Oh, no, I thought you had it, you know. So Stutz sends that one long. I bring Keltner back in. And Ricks is going to come on for Summertown. So sometimes these lefties coming in for Summertown can get some points early, but probably not to Keltner. Kelly, Garland. Bonner's just going to get that one over, complete the play. Norris gets enough of the block to slow it down, and so that's tough at the net. You got to get more of the block.
Listen, we didn't get the point on this, but I just want to point out some of the plays that Kelly makes, and this is one of them right here.
Yep, just a stab to keep it alive. Kelly, Bonner, Emerson hits that one down, and that ball.
They're begging for a net, but
I think the ball caught the net more than the hand. So I don't know if the hand did, but I do know sometimes the hand catches it, and sometimes the
Here
ball.
it is. I mean, that's definitely the
ball.
She was pretty far away from the net.
Well, and that up ref is kind of on top of the net looking down, so that's how they typically see that, but it's also what the down ref's supposed to do. Connor. Norris. Garland gets that one up. Ball's going to be over to Cornelius. Hits this one, but off the block. Norris sets over Winder. Bonner just dumps it, and two players just happen to be too close to each other, or they might have dug that one out. And that's saying Lewis County is scrappier than I've seen them in my 8 years of watching.
Yeah.
And, this is fun.
It is.
Garland back to serve. Keltner. Connor to Marshall. Gets that one down, but dug out by Garland, and
barely over the
Cornelius gets that. And that's a play we weren't making last set. So Lewis County is going to take a timeout and see if they can get things straightened out, and we'll take it with them here on Exports.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen.
All right, out of the timeout. Izzy Garland back to serve. So if you're Lewis County, you got to figure out how to break the serve here. And if you're Summertown, you got to figure out how to maintain the largest lead you had today.
All day.
Garland. Connor's going to set this one over. May. And that was just a low line drive set. Marshall hits this one hard and off the block and under. So
good timeout.
Yeah, timeout was effective.
Looks like Lawrence County lost the first set to Coffee County.
Garland. Bonner sets it. Emerson, they looked a little off sync there, but Emerson still found the soft spot in the D and put that one down. So 9-4 Summertown. Emerson will go back to serve, and Brown comes in on the front row. Emerson to Keltner. Connor sets Marshall. And Marshall with the big swing earlier, but into the block this time.
Nice block.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Because you know she's going to swing hard, so. But we know Brown's going to block, so. Or be there for it anyway. Connor. Marshall's going to push this one over. Garland. That's over. Brown. Brown and Cornelius together. Let's get that one over. Marshall pushes that one, and it's in. Emerson didn't seem to know quite where the court was, but good play by Marshall there to find the hole. So Summertown's still holding a 5-point lead, and this will bring Norris back to serve. Garland gets it too tight to the net, and that just makes it too easy for.
That's too straight for Lewis.
Yep.
We got one of our younger lineups in right now.
Yeah. Well,
rotations, I should say.
Yeah. And Bonner, front row setter, if it's an overpass, she'll learn that she can get that, become a blocker there. But
3 straight for Lewis.
Yep.
This is exactly what we said couldn't do.
Right, so Lewis County, same thing Summertown needed to do. Get the ball in and put the pressure on them to set something up, because they have not been able to. Norris almost hit that one too far. Bonner. Dug out, though. Stutz gets this one. Ricks sets to Cornelius, who just hits to the net. So if you're Lewis County, you got to see this and say, hey, we just hit it over. They'll score for us.
I think if they score this one, there's going to be a timeout.
There probably should be, but we'll see. Here's Norris back to serve. Garland. Still is ugly, but it gets over. Stutz. Ricks back to Brown. Hit right at Connor. Lewis County's going to roll this one over. Garland. Cornelius kind of eases that one over. Connor's going to just get it over. Nobody
giving them easy ones.
Yep.
And we pay for it.
Yep. Nobody's hitting it hard, and we almost still messed it up. So Marshall, free ball. Kelly.
Gracious.
And nothing looks
here
good
comes
here.
The timeout, as predicted.
We were thinking, so.
5 straight for Lewis County, and there's a timeout. We will be right back.
State Line Garage Doors, owned and operated by Justin Gobble, is your trusted local expert in garage door services. Based in Lawrence County, Tennessee, State Line Garage Doors is built on over a decade of hands-on experience, providing reliable repairs, replacements, and installations for all types of garage doors, residential and commercial. They proudly serve our community and the surrounding areas. When you work with State Line Garage Doors, you're not just another job, you're part of our community. Their commitment to quality, transparency, and craftsmanship is at the heart of what they do, and they offer free estimates. State Line Garage Doors. Reach out to discover the difference a company with local roots can make for your home and business.
Did you know that Resource MFG, an employee bridge company in Lawrenceburg, is the first and largest national manufacturing staffing company? They work alongside the top plants and facilities in the area to provide you with job opportunities in production, quality, maintenance, supervision.
All right, we're back here out of the timeout. Norris looking to keep it going, but that was a good timeout, and
absolutely
sends it long. Coach Kelly probably reminding her players that if you just play simple volleyball, you might keep a lead. Bonner in. Ball saved from probably going out of bounds. Stutz just going to roll this over. Kelly, Bonner, Brown, and gets that down. That's simple volleyball. She didn't hit it 100 miles an hour, but a good pass went into the setter set a hitter, and they got a point out of it. So
absolutely.
That's something they just couldn't do on that last series. So Bonner gets this one over. Connor is going to set. Ball's out, and Cornelius floats this one over. Connor, Stutz, Kelly to Bonner. Bonner to Brown, hits it hard.
Sure does.
But redirected around. Nice back set by Connor there. Mason hits it hard. And Brown just finds a hole in defense. Smart play there by Brown.
She's quick on her feet, I tell you.
Yeah, right place, right time. And Mason hitting one hard made it harder to pass. So that's why you want to hit one hard.
Absolutely.
Bonner. So into Connor. Connor's going to set Marshall, and Marshall's going to hit it as hard as she can. And that's sent long by Cornelius.
Yeah.
So it's a veteran Keltner back there, knows when to let that one go.
Summertown's lead is 3 now.
Marshall to the back row, so maybe she won't destroy the block for Summertown. But hits that one in the net. So you get Marshall off the front row, and she hits in the net. So it's double bonus there.
Big lefty's coming in now.
Yep. So Gillum in.
That's what Timmy always calls Knox Calton when he comes into pitch. Our big lefty's coming in.
So this is a lineup or a rotation that Summertown can score some points in, but we'll see. Stutz hits this one in the net. That's more of Lewis County giving a point, not Summertown playing good and taking one. So 5-point lead again for Summertown.
Lewis County just made a substitution.
Yep, defensive substitution there. So Gillum picking her poison. I wouldn't have went there, but
no.
Kelly saves it, and Bonner sets the hitter that was about to run into her. So not much of a hit there, but Brown.
What's the whistle?
So
inadvertent.
3. So they're calling 3 in the net. I kind of think that the ball went down. I kind of think the ball went under the net anyway.
Did you see anything?
Yeah, up ref missed that one. Brown went to kind of lift the ball and caught a lot of the net.
The ball doesn't lie, says what Rodney would say.
Yeah. So Summertown can't capitalize on the gift there. And still a 5-point lead. Connor goes back to serve. Garland to Bonner. Gillum getting a hit one.
It's a little miscommunication.
That does enough to misdirect Keltner, and the ball falls on the back row, and that's a 6-point lead. Summertown's still going to have to play solid. If in the old days, in years past, this lead in our district would have carried us to a lot of victories.
Absolutely, but
not
that's
today.
changed, yeah.
So Connor gets it over. So Bonner's going to set Garland. Gets it down to Keltner dugout. Connor. That ball's blocked down by either Emerson or Mason. Blocked in perfectly down the middle.
We were keeping up with the Collinwood game here last night. As you know, Collinwood came in here and won the first set, which kind of impresses me now that I've seen how Lewis County plays.
Yeah, that's a big
But then Lewis County took care of business after that and won the following 3. Some of those sets were close, but maybe one more of them was. But.
Yep. So Kelly sets this one. Connor's going to set up. They're just going to poke it over, but Garland's there. Emerson gets it, and just some volleyball at the net here. Blocked up.
Block.
Gillum. Bonner's back, setting it to Mason. Gets that one down. Dug out. Kelly
again.
Emerson, not much on it. Dug out by Keltner, and Lewis County it's just one of those plays that once you hit it the wrong direction, you need a lot of things to go right, and that one didn't for Lewis County there.
Again, Kelly did one of her majestic moves in the back again.
Yeah, she must play tennis or something the way she hits a lot of those one hands over. So that ball was dumped. Millie Emerson was there already, but it caught enough of the net, I think, to misdirect it, and then she misdirected it right into the floor. So Lewis County making a run, trying to make a run here. Emerson on the outside hits that one straight down though. I would say when you want to hammer it, it's when Keltner's sitting out, and that's when that was. So
here it is again.
Yep, make those plays when the libero's on the bench. So Rick's in. Keltner sets it to outside, and Gillum finds just an empty hole there. Very smart move there by Gillum. We saw that this weekend a few times, and she's really looking to put that move in place. And
I didn't follow the ball very well here, but she just found
the ball. The defense was sucked up, and Keltner was kind of hanging out in the middle. Norris gets this one over the block. Bonner, Emerson gets enough of the net to tip it over, and that ball will go down. And Summertown has their first commanding lead of the day. And after that first set, they'll need it.
To ask Millie sometime, at what point in her jump does she know if she's going to kill it or tap it?
Yeah. So Norris, Garland gets it. Emerson just getting a lot of net when she's hitting lately. And so Kelly and Bonner. Kelly over.
Hopefully she's okay.
I would, 10-point lead. Let that one go in the bleachers. So, but it's hard to turn off a motor. So 13-22 now. So Kelly seems all right.
She's smiling.
Yep. She's tougher than an Applebee's steak. And you know they're tough because they sell it for $8 and they make a profit. So.
Now, I always heard it was tougher than a Waffle House steak.
Bonner finishes that one at the net. Dug out by Lewis County. Ricks, Emerson with the C, and that's blocked. And Gillum just turned the wrong way and hits it out of bounds. So
a nice block on that C set that we attempted.
Yep. They're just a little off on that slide set at the moment, so they should either shelve it or do it a little bit more and work on it some more. But what I know, Emerson just floats this one over, but Lewis County's there. Push back over. Bonner. Everyone's
it's the fifth time we tried that now.
Everyone's just pushing, so somebody hits it.
I put her
back
down.
Set, Emerson.
That's good enough.
Going off the back. So not hit hard enough. Not hit it hard enough to. It's not going to hurt anybody, but it does score. So.
Summertown within 2 of taking this second set.
Looking a little better this set, and I don't know if it's more Summertown looking polished or Lewis County just having some bad luck on some runs, but Summertown will take it. So Marshall gets a lot of the ball.
Wow,
and
how did that?
Directs it over the net somehow. Ricks again. Bonner at the net.
Yeah, well,
pushed over.
Summertown is not going to get this point, but I will show that just how Bonner got that one over even. I may not have time to show it.
Well, it ricocheted to May. May kind of.
Or May's the one that got it over.
Yeah. So that ball had some crazy spin, caught the top of the net, and rolls down. So if you're Bonner, you're at the net, so Watch those balls. Emerson to Bonner. Back to Emerson's push back. Just that ball never got over the top of the net hardly. So
yeah.
That ball's blocked down, hit,
There's a two.
And that was, two hits by Norris there, just instinctual, just balls right there, and I got to hit it. So Emerson's going to go back, try to close this one out. Brown in. And this is a damaging rotation for Summertown right here. So we'll see if we can finish it out here. Connor to Marshall. Marshall's going to hit it hard, as she does, and gets it through the block. So they've either blocked Marshall or Marshall's smashed it between the block and in, but there hasn't been much in between. Norris back to serve for Lewis County. Garland. Bonner to Brown, and that ball was dug out. And Lewis County's like, hey, let me just put it over the net and see if y'all still struggling.
Well, let's say, even if Summertown comes away with this set, Lewis County could build some momentum for the next set here.
Yeah, they weren't deflated.
Right.
Like if Summertown would have just closed them out 2 points ago, that might have been the case. But Cornelius, lefty, floats it down. So Cornelius, the righty, hits it left-handed into the hole, and that'll close out this second set. Summertown's up 2-0, and we'll go to the third after this break.
Rodney, this commercial's for you.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit lawrenceburgflooringandmore.com.
When it's time to build a home, remodel, or add on, Hamby Builders is this area's experienced construction company. From site selections to floors, doors, windows, trim, tile, bathrooms, and kitchen, the Hamby Builders team can make your home the home of your dreams. Hamby Builders is licensed and insured with over 20 years of experience in homes in Giles, Lawrence, Wayne, and Murray counties. Trust your home construction or light commercial project to the team with experience and integrity. Hamby Builders. Call 931-629-5264 or 931-629-9472 today.
At Murray Regional Health, you'll find the expertise and technology available in larger cities, paired with the personalized and compassionate care you deserve. As the largest health system between Nashville and Huntsville, we have a medical staff of more than 200 physicians across an array of specialties, ranging from primary care to robotic surgery. They lead skilled teams of nurses and other clinical experts that diagnose and treat conditions with advanced technology. Murray Regional Health, where clinical excellence meets compassionate care.
For over 50 years, Southern Tennessee Regional Health System Lawrenceburg has been a cornerstone of care in Lawrence County. From cardiology to orthopedics, general surgery, primary care, and women's health, we offer compassionate expert care close to home. Our ER is now stronger than ever with more providers, chest pain accreditation, and our newest Joint Commission stroke accreditation because every second matters. Generations have trusted us for compassionate care and medical excellence. Faster, trusted, accredited. Emergency care with hometown heart.
Nobody makes hauling more affordable than C&D Hauling. Serving southern Middle Tennessee and northern Alabama, they supply premium materials like asphalt, sand, gravel, and much more for whoever needs it, like contractors, builders, or homeowners. Call today for a free quote.
For over 50 years, Southern Tennessee Regional Health System Lawrenceburg has been a cornerstone of care in Lawrence County. From cardiology to orthopedics, general surgery, primary care, and women's health, we offer compassion.
All right, we're back here. The new digs of Lewis County.
Yeah, again, congrats to Lewis County. Not just this gym, but the whole school looks like a fancy hotel.
Yeah, yeah. So Gillum gets this one in. Connor sets it outside, just push over. Gillum just gets it over, and Connor hits it.
Is it off the block?
Connor hits it long. I don't know.
Well, I'll try to see.
I didn't.
I
don't know. Garland tried.
She kind of hit her hands.
She tried her dangdest to block it, but I can't tell if it did. Keltner, one of her rare shank out of bounds. So
it looks like Summertown Middle School won the decisive third set over Hillsboro on their long road trip they took today. I saw Ratasha Mason over there watching on her phone. What a nice luxury that is when you got one kid here and one kid in Hillsboro, and you can watch them both.
Yep.
I thank Mr. Kevin Wright for making that trip over there.
That's the exports advantage there. So Garland hits that one in. Summertown cruising now 3-0. And this is what you wanted if you're Summertown. You're 2 sets up. You don't want to come out like, oh, we got it, which they tend to do. So So this is encouraging for them to come out ready to play.
They called net on us anyway.
Yep. So Brown in the net there.
That means that poor young lady doesn't get credit for the kill, right?
Yeah.
As a player, I wouldn't like that.
Yeah, if I was them, I'd be like, well, I would wait to call it. If it went out, then it's a net. If it goes in anyway, it's a kill. So that ball falls in. If I'm, the line judge down here, I hated those plays because the players are watching the ball hit the line, and then they tend to stand in front of you.
Oh, yeah.
And then you're like
can't see.
Having to judge it by where the ball trajectory was. So Connor, good job there to get that one out. So Bonner back set to Emerson, hits that one down. That was just a pretty set there as Bonner was going away from the hit and put it right above the net to where Emerson, all she had to do was finish it off. So watch the
it hits it where
replay.
Nobody is.
Yeah. So good play there by Bonner.
Up 5-1.
Kelly. This one going to be over to Connor. Back sets it to Stutz, and that is blocked by Garland and Emerson. Going to try the other side. Kelly having to hurry. Garland hits it long.
It looked like that would have been
Keltner,
long.
Yeah, Keltner puts it back into play. Bonner. Gillum's over to Garland. That puts that one down. So I think maybe, I don't know, Keltner has been everywhere tonight and maybe a little tired, but
you got to give Keltner credit for this broadcast. I saw her outside and asked her how to get in the gym. So if it wasn't for her, I would have never found my way in.
So she got at least one assist tonight.
Yeah.
Along with a lot of digs. So.
Yeah.
So Lewis County getting on the board again here, down 2-6. And this is Stutz back to serve. This one to Gillum. Bonner, Emerson. Blocked. Connor sets it to Norris, rolls this one over. And sets Emerson again, who just hits it really wide. Can't turn your hips when you're already in the air. So
I see the boyfriend section has made it here today.
Yeah, they're dedicated. Kelly shanks this one, and this has no what to say that angle.
Well, here comes our little stretch.
Yep. So that would have took some physics to curve around and in. Simple plays. Stutz. Mason finishes that set off. So
the floaters have been effective some today.
Yeah, I was going to say, if it wasn't for that, who knows if Lewis County would have made more of a run. So good job there, Mason, turning the run off. Connor. Ball's hit over to Kelly. And Connor just dumps it there. Kelly dig this one out. Good job by Garland. And that's two players looking at each other while the ball's in the air.
Yeah, take advantage of this one now.
Yep, Garland with the fadeaway.
Good
dude. Ball's going to be over. Looks like two players in the same place, and Lewis County is out of sorts. They're going to take a timeout and talk it over. We'll take it with them here on X Sports.
Back to big savings at Heritage Automotive in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Score 0% financing on select models and up to $15,000 off MSRP on new 1,500 trucks. Over 150 used vehicles, all priced to move and below market value. Need service? Our expert team is ready, and we've got loaner vehicles to keep you moving while we work. Hurry into Heritage Automotive, where the deals are hot and the savings are huge.
Heritage Automotive. Expect more, experience the difference.
All right, we're back here out of the Lewis County timeout. May Ricks is in to serve Summertown up 4 and sends that one long.
Good timeout.
Timeout's effective. You know, you'd think, all right, I would think if I'm serving and they call timeout, they're hoping that I come out kind of like icing a kicker. So
yeah. Well, when you know you're being iced, it can mess with you, I'm sure.
Yeah. So Quieter with the serve. Emerson gets this one. And ball hits her right in the face.
That would have been one of the most amazing points if that had gone to Lewis County.
They called it a 2. I ain't 100% sure what happened there. I mean, I know ball hit her in the face, and it come back over.
Here it is. It's slow. Oh, it did. Face, then hands. Yeah.
They're calling that a 2, and I'm like, well, it come over wobbly, but there's a good reason. So Bonner says, I'll just take it myself.
All right, so Summertown's doubled their score at this point. It's 10-5.
Yep, 10-5. And so, you know, up ref making a call wasn't popular, but when we slow it down, we see what they were talking about, and that's the luxury of replay. So Garland, Cornelius gets in on the act. That ball's down.
Is it in? All right.
Yeah, it kind of curved, but it was. If she'd have hit that one down the line, I think it would have curved on out. But
it's been fun watching Ava improve.
Oh yeah, and this weekend they're going to play a lot of games. Next weekend they're going to play a lot of games. So
she's just going to get better and better.
Yep, she's going to get a lot of minutes. Garland, Keltner, Connor, Quieter. Everything happened behind the 10-foot line there. Cornelius, aim set back corner, good spot. Marshall. Garland sets up Emerson, hits this one off a Quieter.
That's scrappy.
And yep, Keltner's just going to send it back over. Emerson again hits this one hard. Emerson, everybody's just trying to get it over. Marshall. Lewis County just won't go away. Emerson finally getting some extension on that C set, and
they saw just a little bit of everything in that one rally.
You know, and this is what we saw on Saturday with this is a lot like Creekwood.
Oh.
You know, so I mean Creekwood was a much bigger team, bigger area, but like Summertown felt like they couldn't hit the floor with the ball.
Right. They found a way to get to everything.
So I'd say if we hadn't seen Creekwood on Saturday, the girls would be a little more discouraged in this game. So Bonner, Cornelius with the full extension. Quieter gets a hand on it, but out of bounds.
See if I can show
Garland back to serve.
Check out this.
See, that's just just pretty approach.
Yep.
And that's how you hit a ball. I'm sure that's how I looked when I played.
I'm sure exactly.
Murray County League.
Yeah.
You know, shout out my Murray County League that's probably glued to all these games.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you where they are now, but we do have a T-shirt somewhere that's a trophy. So Garland back serve.
Lawrence County's tied now 1-1 with Coffee.
Keltner just ball went the wrong way, and Keltner kind of got a screen set on her and wasn't able to pull that one back in. So I'll just say this, and I may say it. I may not say it anymore, but I may say it a few more times. But the difference the Lewis County team looks in the last 7 years that I've been watching to today.
It's the most improved team you ever seen?
Is extraordinary.
Yeah.
Yes, I would say probably the most improved by a mile, probably.
A good case study.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I tell you what, I don't want to see them in the district tournament, I'll be honest.
Right. And I would say there's other teams in our district that doesn't want to see them in the district tournament.
Yeah.
So not just us, but Summertown trying to run away here in this last set. Garland's going back to serve, but not Lewis County not giving them anything easy here. Norris. Cornelius puts that one down.
Well, I think even though we coming away with points, I mean, it wouldn't be, you would, if they had hit it to you, you'd hit it over one time and you get a kill. But they're digging more out today than I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're a good team. I mean, they're not just making, like, good plays. Like, they're a good team. Kelly can't get that one and hits it out of bounds. So I would say just watching, and I'm, my unbiased opinion of Lewis County, I have no affiliation there. I would say a couple more pieces. I mean, they're a dominant team.
Yeah.
Summertown gets play off the block there, and Connor just can't pull it out. I would say, for Lewis County, like, it's just the timing when you get this new gym and you have this team now that can compete. Like, that's exciting.
That is exciting. Like I say, they've made the same progress in softball.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what you're saying, yeah.
And, I mean, I remember we lost to Lewis County in middle school volleyball last year, so, I mean, I guess I should have known that, those girls were going to move up and keep competing.
Well, and I'll say number 13, Norris for Lewis County, her dad would always beat us in when I played for Etheridge. And then he left for a Christian school, and we were so happy. We were like, yes. But then I ended up going to Summertown, didn't see him anyway. So
this little divider right here has been an issue a couple of times today.
Yeah.
Up there.
Well, and
JV game maybe more than this one.
Yeah, and I think they're saying here what it looks like is the ball went behind the antenna out of bounds. You can play it off of your ceiling, but I think it has to be within the lines.
I guess.
I don't know. Seems like you have to make up rules with new gyms because of that. But Marshall hits this one down. Brown gets it. But I saw the up ref telling the down ref that the ball probably went behind her, and I guess that would make sense if you played off your ceiling, but still got to be in. And Emerson hits that one wide and shuts off the run.
So 21-7. Loretta has played 6 sets at least with Perry County today because they played a doubleheader.
Wow.
Knocked all their games out today at Loretta.
Kelly to Bonner. Set Brown, get way ahead of that, and that ball's down. Good breaks there by Brown because if I approached like that, I'd have net in my teeth. So she was able to stop on a dime at the net. Ben Gooch just texted me and said Lewis County went to an FCA volleyball camp 2 years ago, and so
is that right?
That's been all the difference. So secret's out.
Do you think like Ben Gooch was there and gave him some kind of motivational speech, and that was?
I have no doubt that Gooch was there, instructing, probably in spandex, to give a more real effect, and that seemed to be the difference. So teams, if you're watching,
Ben Gooch, turn your team around.
Camp, the Ben Gooch volleyball method is available. And Mason.
There you go. She hadn't really got a hold of one today.
Oh,
maybe not.
In the net there. I don't know if they called her in the net or what, but she.
So 22-9 then, I take it.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know if I caught it. Nope, I did not catch it.
Well, the down ref caught it. See, but I was just about to say Mason, Ellie Lou probably attended the Gooch volleyball camp, and Keltner can't get that one over.
Since the 21-22 season, when Summertown went from 1A to 2A, Lewis County was always in their district in basketball, baseball, and softball too. But this year, that's not going to be the case. So they're still in our region in football, and they're in our district in volleyball. But baseball, basketball, softball, we are no longer in their district.
That'll be different.
And we had some battles with Lewis County in baseball. In softball, they had some battles last year. But they're going to be over there with the two Hickman counties and Decatur County Riverside in their new district. They are in our region, however.
Yeah,
so we could still have some big games with them in the region.
Yeah, and they're not too far down the road from us.
No.
So Summertown trying. So Summertown they call a double there. I'm not sure.
I missed it too.
They haven't called many of what a true double is tonight, so I wasn't sure if they were letting them go, but obviously not. 11-23 here. Connor still serving. Bonner and Brown gets a lot of net, keeps it from being harder, but Marshall's just going to roll this one over. Garland, it's it over to Marshall, dugout, Connor. And that ball, Ellie Lou, Ellie Lou turned and was right there. So Summertown given a lot of gifts here in this rally by just the net, and I don't know which one of us said it, but it was genius. If you just made the junior high net electric.
Yeah, I know it was you that said that.
Oh, me? Okay. Yeah, yeah.
I know. They would be an instinct. They would never lose.
They would just be constantly aware of it, and so Summertown, good thing they got a lead here because they have they've sort of either given up or forgot how to play, but.
When it rains, it pours.
Lots of net calls has gotten Connor a lot of serve time to stay hot. Connor digs it over.
Unbelievable.
Ryder. I think Summertown was looking like she was over under the net, and but no call, so they just kept playing, which is what you should do. So. Bonner, Kelly, Mason. Marshall's going to get over to Connor. She's going to back set, and that's down. So a long rally there that Summertown wins and needed to win.
Okay, so with Kelly back here now, that's match point.
Brown to the bench, Emerson in, Kelly, Keltner. This ball's going to be tight to the net. And probably was out, but
thinking that too.
Kelly and her,
her instincts,
looking to make another spectacular stab.
I'll give her a pass.
Yeah, 10-point lead here. Stutz, Garland, Connor to Mason, who just has to tip it over and down and in, and that'll end the third set. And Summertown takes 3 in a row from Lewis County here in their fabulous new gym. This has been Tommy Emerson and Will Pettis here on the Exports Network, and very impressed.
Yeah, and we're done the rest of the week as far as live streaming volleyball goes. The high school team's leaving on Thursday to Gatlinburg, and those games will not be streamed. So we wish you guys well on your trip. I won't be making the trip because Mount Pleasant football is coming to town on Friday night. So.
Yep.
But thank you for joining us, everyone. Congratulations, Lewis County, on not just your wonderful new gym, but your wonderful new school. Proud for you guys, and again, good job on your much improved volleyball team, and we dread seeing you all in the future.
I'll say we'll definitely see you down the line. So see you soon.
All right, this is Tommy and Will of high school volleyball on the Exports Network.
Going the